sometimes you're doing all the right things. You're putting your best foot forward. You're doing everything right, but it feels like you're stuck. And man, like the lesson here is don't give up, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot you can draw from this story. We could go and talk about how you shouldn't do things alone, but I think the true thing here is, man, like these two men did something incredible, even if it was like maybe ill
We
advised.
joke about it and make fun
Yeah.
of it, but honestly, like that's an incredible feat.
What an achievement.
Biking all 5 of the Great Lakes,
Yeah.
walking across Lake Erie
Yeah.
frozen.
I didn't
It's an
even
incredible achievement.
like I have a hard enough time walking the Grand.
Yeah.
Like imagine like Erie. So it's an incredible achievement, but that doesn't happen immediately.
No.
Like I'm sure there was preparation
There's
for both of these guys.
there's got to be build up for it. You got to have the endurance. You got to have faith in the gear you're using. You're not going to go out there with something brand new that you've never tested, which that's a topic in and of itself, using
Mhm.
something that you haven't tested.
Yeah.
But also how easy would it have been for him to just not do it?
Yeah.
Both of them to just
Mhm.
not do it.
Yeah. I remember our one successful steelhead trip this year.
Yeah.
Uh, we get up to Painesville, oddly enough, and it's a whiteout, and we're like, maybe we should turn around,
Yeah.
you know? And you were like, well, we're already this far.
Right.
And
That point of no return.
famous last words.
Yeah.
Like it depends on how you look at it, and you're like risk or reward. But we stayed out and ended up limiting out, so it was a great
Yeah.
great experience for us. But that was perseverance. You know, that
Mhm.
was just continuing to do the thing that you're trying to accomplish, even though it seems like you're on this weird, like you're doing everything right, but you're not moving.
Yeah.
And man, it sometimes faith feels that way. Faith feels like a treadmill. If you ever felt that God's called you to do something, but
Mhm.
you feel like you're stuck, man, you're obeying, you're praying, you're listening, you're reading your Bible, you're doing all the things right, you're attending church, you're doing all the things, but the shoreline isn't moving yet.
Yeah.
That's a real place.
Absolutely.
And
Galatians 6:9.
yeah, go ahead.
Let us not grow weary of, well, this is from the ESV. Let us not grow weary in well doing, for in good season we will reap if we don't give up.
Yeah. The short thought, man, is that this verse only matters when you're tired and you're still doing the right thing.
Yeah. And we all get there.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we pigeonhole this verse into leadership because it's
Mhm.
easy to say like servanthood. This is
Yeah.
you become weary in well doing, but it's your everyday walk as
Yeah.
well.
100%.
Sometimes you can just feel like you're doing everything right. Like you said, you're reading, you're doing your devotions, you're praying, and nothing's changing.
Yeah.
And that's
And
such a real place to
man,
get
it's
to.
it's a place where people get worn down too.
Yeah.
And man, people get so worn down. They get worn down faster when they're in those seasons, and then like they think they're failing, or maybe they're not seeing the results they want to see just yet. But man, the Bible talks so many times about like a process, man, and having the faith to get you through those seasons, because
Yeah.
it's actually you're accomplishing way more than you think you are.
Absolutely.
I could tie it into just like the podcast in itself. Like we've been doing this. I don't know what episode this is off the top of my mind, but we're recording this weekend our 70th episode,
Wow.
and we've never missed a week. There are weeks, including tonight, man. I came in tired, and I
Yeah.
was like I want to do it. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. We have had so many great conversations and so many great guests that are coming on and have come on, and we've met so many great people and had so many great stories. And dude, we love doing this. But there are weeks where it's like no growth,
Yeah.
no change, just plain boring weeks of just work, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. And then all of a sudden, something breaks.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's all about
You see the
consistency.
shoreline.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can start to see it. Like, okay, well, we're too far now to go back. Like,
Mhm.
we've already proven the concept of what we're trying to do here. And so, man, we're grateful for all of our listeners that have stuck with us, and and we're growing and we're excited for it. But it's not like the type of growth that you want to see.
Right.
It's a normal growth.
Sometimes it feels like the treadmill.
Yeah, it feels like
Mhm.
the treadmill. But Hebrews 11, verse 1 says this: Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing of faith, is like when you don't see the end result, you still go forward believing that you're
Right.
going to get there. That's the faith aspect.
Yeah.
Not seen doesn't mean it's not happening.
Right.
You just can't, your perspective is so locked in on what you're in right now.
So for Dave, when he stepped off the shore from Catawba Island, there would have been no way that he could see the shoreline of Canada. He just stepping out on the ice in the direction that he needed to go
Mm-hmm.
and heading that way. I think sometimes too we get stuck on the shoreline.
Yeah.
We don't have the faith to step out on, in this case, the ice. We have that hope, but there's no action with it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I remember, and I don't want to just talk about the show, but like, I remember when I first came up with the idea for this, it like sat for years. You
Yeah, I
know,
remember talking about while we were
like,
playing video games.
we talked about this for so long. I think back in like 2019,
Mm-hmm.
we talked about this, and it was just, and I credit Sean Delaney so much with this. He was like, "Dude, just do it."
Yeah.
And he helped me get this started, and man, we've been going ever since. But like, a lot of people are too afraid to even attempt to do anything.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest lessons I've learned through this whole, thing is that, a lot of stuff happens when you just try.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well,
Like stuff starts to happen.
For more of this, watch the Casting Faith podcast on YouTube.